Hey guys, it's Cameron and welcome back to Cameron and Scary. So yeah, welcome back to Cameron and Scary and welcome back to my YouTube channel. So yeah, welcome back to my YouTube channel. You guys are watching this video on January the 29th. So yeah, this video is for the 29th of January. So yeah, you guys are definitely watching this video on the 29th of January. Yeah, you guys are definitely watching this video on January the 29th. Yes, this video is definitely for the 29th of January. Yeah, you guys are definitely watching this video on the 29th of January. I hope you guys are having a wonderful day, whatever it is you guys are doing. And I hope you all are doing well today too, whatever it is you guys are doing. Okay, today's video, I'm going to be reading you guys a scary ghost story that I just got done reading to you guys. Okay, let me look up my story. Okay, this ghost story is called Under the Water. Under the Water is a scary ghost story about a teenage girl whose best friend has horrible nightmares. Is plagued by horrible nightmares in which she is drowning. Okay, before I read you guys my story, how do you guys like my emoji shirt I'm wearing? My other emoji shirt that I got for Christmas last year. Yeah, I got this for Christmas last year. So, how do you guys like my emoji shirt I got for Christmas last year? So, do you guys like this emoji shirt I got for Christmas last year? I really hope you guys like it. I think it looks so nice on me. So yeah, this emoji shirt looks so nice on me. So yeah, how do you guys like my emoji shirt that I'm wearing? I think it looks so nice on me. So yeah, how do you guys like my other emoji shirt that I got for Christmas last year? So yeah, how do you guys like this other emoji shirt that I'm wearing that I got for Christmas last year? I think it looks really nice on me. But anyway, let me just shut up and just read you guys my scary story. Okay, so let's get started. I would like to tell you a story about my best friend. Her name was Marina. She was a true friend and she was always there for me. Whenever I had a problem, Marina was a shoulder to cry on. She was like a sister to me. One night I had a terrible argument with my mother and father. I called Marina and asked if I could come over. She said that she would be very happy to see me. So I went to her house. When she opened the door, I immediately rushed in and started sobbing. She asked me what happened and I told her about the fight I had with my parents. She told me to calm down and took me into the kitchen to pour me a cup of tea. I drank it and I began to talk. It was late and she asked me to stay overnight. With great pleasure, I accepted her offer. Marina let me sleep in her bed and she slept on the couch. For a long time, I lay awake thinking about my parents. All of a sudden, I heard Marina cry out, "No, no, it wasn't me." I jumped out of bed and ran into the living room. When I got there, I saw Marina thrashing back and forth on the floor and clutching her neck in both hands. Again, she cried, "It wasn't me, it wasn't me." So yeah, she cried, "It wasn't me, it wasn't me." I ran to her and began to slap her face. Marina opened her eyes and stared up at me. She had a look of horror on her face. I asked her what had happened, and the only thing she would say was, "He came again." I put her in her own bed, poured some water into a glass, and gave it to her to drink. When she calmed down, she told me a story that shocked me to my very soul. A few days before, she and her friends had gone camping by a lake around here. The lake had a notorious reputation. It was rumored to be haunted. According to the legend, a, a man had began brutally a man had been brutally murdered and drowned in the lake. They say it happened in the early 1980s. And ever since that time, if anyone goes swimming there at night, he will grab their legs and pull them to the bottom of the lake to drown. Yet he will pull them down in the water and drown. Yet he will pull them to the bottom of the lake to drown. When Marina and her friends when Marina and her friends arrived at the lake, it was already evening by the time they pitched their tents and built a campfire. It was dark, the night was hot, so Marina decided to plunge into the lake for a swim. She took off her clothes and dived. Okay, this part of the story is disgusting and gross. Yeah, okay. Yeah, this part in the story is really gross and disgusting. So, let me say to you guys, even though you guys are probably going to be disgusted, so let me read you guys this part of the story. She took off her clothes and dived in naked. Yes, she dived in naked. The water felt very good, but all of a sudden she felt something take hold of her legs and started dragging her down. She only had time to shout, "Help," before her head disappeared under the water. She said that when she was flailing around the murky depths, trying to free herself, she opened her eyes and saw something that terrified her. It was the rotting face of a dead man, and she heard him whisper, "Did you kill me?" So yeah, it whispered to her, "Did you kill me?" Marina said she blacked out. And when she woke up, she was on the bank. One of the guy friends had saved her. He saw her shouting and then disappeared under the water, and he dived in after her. His quick reactions had saved her life. So yeah, his quick reactions had saved her life. He she told ev- she told everybody what had happened. what had happened when she was underwater, but no one believed her. They told her that she must have been hal- hal- hallucinating. Yeah, she must have been hallucinating. When she was drowning, I didn't know whether or not I believed her story myself, but I could tell by the look on her face that she believed it. She begged me to come back to see her the next evening. She was afraid to be alone at night, so she needed to have someone with her every night to rescue her from the clutches of this vile creature. I promised her that I would come back the next night. We spent the night together in her bed, and in the morning, I got up, took a shower, and went home. The evening when I was getting ready to go back to Marina's house, my mother came to my room and asked if I would babysit my little brother for a couple of hours while she was out. I figured, but I warned her that I could only stay for 2 hours. She got dressed and left. I called Marina and said that I would see her in 2 hours. She said she would wait for me. 2 hours later, my mother still had not come back. I started to get nervous after an hour passed, but still nobody came. I took out a book and began to read my brother a bedtime story. After an hour, we both fell asleep. I woke up to the sound of keys opening the door. When I opened my eyes, I saw that the sun was already shining through the windows. I rushed to the door and saw that there are parents. They told me that in the movie they met friends and went to visit them. How could you do that? I said, and I burst into tears. I ran to the phone and dialed Marina's phone number, but there was no answer. I got dressed and quickly rushed over to Marina's house. When I got to her door, I saw that it was standing open, and there were a lot of people in uniform coming in and out of her apartment. I pushed my way aside, and before anyone could stop, I saw Marina. She was lying on the floor beside her bed, covered with a sheet. I ran over to her, but someone grabbed me by the arm and said, "What are you doing here?" I turned my head and saw that the hand holding me began to was belonged to a policeman. I I knew what happened. I told him I wouldn't say anything until I knew what happened. He told me that Marina had died. They thought she had been strangled. After they questioned me, the police took my fingerprints and released me. I ran home, shut myself in my room, lay down on the bed and began to cry. 3 days later, I attended Marina's funeral. Every day I go to the cemetery to visit her. I bring her favorite flowers. and laid them on her grave. I still can't believe my best friend is gone. The strangest thing of all was what I found out from her mother. She said Marina wasn't strangled. The police did in an autopsy. Okay, I cannot read the part. I cannot pronounce this part in the story, so I'm not gonna say it. The police did a research and found four liters of water in her lungs. Someone, while she was sleeping soundly in her bed, Marina drowned. Okay, now that's how the story goes. So Marina was dead because she drowned. Yeah, she drowned, and that's how she died. Yeah, that's how the story goes. While she was sleeping soundly in her bed, Marina drowned. And that's how the story goes. So yeah, Marina had drowned. Yes, she must have drowned in her sleep. That's how she died, because I think she drowned in her sleep. So yeah, that's how Marina died. So I hope you guys enjoyed my scary ghost story. If you guys enjoyed this ghost story in video, then give me a big old thumbs up if you guys did enjoy this video. And subscribe to my channel if you guys haven't already, so you guys don't miss a new video I post every single week. And thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye guys. And as always, stay creepy.